Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Is there no one else? We've done everything we said we would do. Every team, even the culmination.
War us! You're real tough when you're jumping us from behind, when you're standing at the top of the entranceway. The culmination is here to fight. We stood 10 toes down in the middle of that ring tonight in front of a sold-out crowd, ready to fight. And what did you do? You two ran away.
You think we're gonna walk to that ring? You think we're gonna give you our time? You had your chance and you failed!
You two are the two biggest monsters this company has ever seen, I'll give you that. But when it comes down to fighting, in the middle of that ring, bell to bell, we know we got your number and we know you're running scared.
So we'll see what's next. But so far, I don't see anyone stopping.
Warhorse, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Your days as tag champs are numbered. And guess what? Come next month, Remy and I, we're cutting the head off these monsters.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
I don't know what I did. He looked at me with those big dark eyes. But he didn't. Hold on. Think about this. He gave me this. What the hell does this?
Husk.
Okay. That's yours, right? Husk, right? How about this? Can I have my jacket?
Who's my husk? Who's my husk? Who's my husk?
Use of my husk. Preston, I gotta ask, I love it, but what is the deal with you and HL Supreme right now?
HL Supreme, bud. HL Supreme. First of all, my name's not Preston. I'm Super Hentai. And I got a problem with HL Supreme. You see, bud, I used to watch Supreme. Growing up, coming to indie shows, he's tearing it up, winning championship after championship, inaugural champion. But, you know what? I'm not getting into that right now. Next question.
But it's kind of an important thing to ask. You're now Super Hentai. But doesn't that take away from the legacy of what Super Hentai was?
You see, bud, it builds to it. Because the new and improved Super Hentai is out for a vengeance. And he's going to make a mockery of this HL Supreme, which is exactly what HL Supreme has done to the lore of Super Hentai. He has made a mockery of Super Hentai by calling himself HL Supreme. So you know what, bud? You know what the issue is? You know the problem that I have with HL Supreme? HL Supreme. Because Super Hentai will reign always. And if I gotta be the bud to do it, then so be it.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
RWA Multimedia, this is RWA Aftermath. We are opening questions. First question I have to ask is, they announced that you'll be teaming with ECW legend Sandman next month.
Let me cut you off. You're going to ask me how I feel. First off, they didn't announce it. I made that match happen, all right? You think I should be happy after beating a new guy, No Shame Jimmy Shane, and he did a great job, but I beat him 1, 2, 3, and you think I would be happy, but no, I have to deal with J-Rock again for the third.
Here's Johnny!
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
RWA fans, Jim Amata here for RWA Sports Media, and at this time I'm being joined by one Colossal Mike Law. Mike Law, a man that has wrestled all over the place, Ring of Honor, AEW, and of course zigzagging across the independent circuit, well accomplished for more than 23 years. But Mike, we just saw you come up unsuccessfully against HL Supreme. What are your thoughts on that matchup? You collided with a longtime veteran of the Pittsburgh area.
Jim Amata, I don't know if you need glasses, and I'm pretty sure that even someone as dumb as you is far smarter, far more intelligent than the morons that are around here in West Newark, Pennsylvania. Okay? Everyone knows that tonight, as I did last month, when I beat Reverend Ron Hunt, the RWA champion, that tonight was no different. You and everyone here at RWA keeps denying me the hottest signee of 2024.
Whoa, Mike. We're just trying to do an interview, man. You gotta calm down, please.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Hey, come on, Mike, leave Tim alone.
RWA, this shit ain't over, okay? You don't tell me what to do. None of these guys tell me what to do. You just started a problem that can't be fixed. There will be justice. There will be law and order. Colossal Mike Law will be victorious. You can throw everyone you want in front of me. You could put every obstacle in front of me because it's been done before. But I will be the one who walks out the end. You can guarantee that.
All right, enough. See you, Mike. Thanks for your Tim.
Jim, are you okay?
We got equipment here, goddammit.
We gotta talk to Feel Bad.
Mr. Enrico. Hola, señorita. Understand this. Cheaters get what they deserve. I didn't fight from the bottom for a year and a half for you just to do that and for me to walk away.
The chairman, the ace, the man who's going to take that No Limits championship and wear it on.
My name is Jason Marchuka. This is the opening shot. This is our pre-show, and you're going to bring out some of your favorite RWA superstars. Make sure to cheer, or in some cases, boo. Before we get to our first interview, let's go to the ramp, and my broadcast partner, Jim LaMotta, everybody.
Les Newton, how are you doing here tonight at the Spring Fling? And we're going to get things kicked off, get some pre-show comments, and we're going to get some of the biggest comments you're going to see all night, because at this time, I have the displeasure of bringing out Tony Kincaid and the Beastman. Tony, I can't say it's good to see you, but I'm just going to ask you straight up. What is going on with you and the Mammoth Beastman?
It's very, very simple. I realized last month that when Beastman came to me and looked me in my eyes with those dead, monstrous eyes, that I now have a monster in my pocket. And everyone needs to realize right now that I have the ability to destroy RWA with this man right here. Hey, come here. Beastman.
On!
You know, you're really effective. You really have things under control, don't you?
I don't need your mouth, okay? Beastman.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we're going to get any answers here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Tony Kincaid and the Beastman. Jason, I'm going to pitch it back to you for our next part of the opening shot here.
It couldn't have happened to a better person, right? Please welcome my guest at this time, Colossal Mike Law. Mike Law, welcome to the opening shot. It's been a little bit of a rough start for you here in RWA. 0-2 in your first two matches, and you have a big match tonight against Troy Lords. What are you going to do to get that first victory here in RWA?
What I'm going to do what I've done for 23 plus years. I'm going to consistently prove why I'm the best. And why each and every one of you should be grateful. You should be down on your knees, both knees, because I deserve it. And show me the respect that I deserve.
All right, Colossal Mike Law, Troy Lords coming up later tonight. Jim LaMotta, back to you.
And to round out our pre-show comments here, I'm going to bring out a man that you know him, you love him, you've cheered him. The Reverend Ron Hunt. Champ, I'm going to ask you straight up. What are the plans for the Rev Ron Hunt here tonight at Spring Fling? We're live in West Newton, brother. Let him have it.
First of all, it's so great to see all of y'all in West Newton. And I know you all are excited, unlike this little shrimp, but let's cut straight to it. Patrick Hayes, tonight, we have the contract signing. You want to whine, you want to complain like a little brat? It's put up or shut up. And the Rev's here to fight, and the people know that the Rev Ron Hunt is going to fight for them each and every time.
And certainly, Rev, to round out things here, how are you feeling in the opening months of your second reign as the RWA Heavyweight Champion?
Well, it feels pretty good for that second reign to be the RWA Heavyweight Champion.
All right, fellas. All right, hey, before things boil over here, everybody get ready to go. We have a big evening coming up in just a few short minutes. In-ring action coming. Thank you very much for the Rev Ron Hunt. Spring Fling coming up in just a few minutes. Thank you, everybody.
Who shows up anywhere. Just because you're very bold here at RWA doesn't mean that I will go find your ass somewhere else.
I am the man who is coming for that No Limits Championship to show Patrick Hayes my value, to show him that I am the best ace he has ever had.
Now, Mr. El Rico, understand this. Next month, it's me and you. And whether if management allows this to happen, it's going to happen regardless.
Johnny Norris took him out, and we are back to be the best.
Whether it's here at RWA, whether it's down in the shadows, whether it's somewhere elsewhere, You cannot escape me, Mr. El Rico. Run!
This face doesn't need painted. Because, pal, you're going back to the circus. The Renegade Wrestling Alliance is for the strong man.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Is there no one else? We've done everything we said we would do. Every team, even the culmination.
More us! You're real tough when you're jumping us from behind, when you're standing at the top of the entranceway. The culmination is here to fight. We stood 10 toes down in the middle of that ring tonight in front of a sold-out crowd, ready to fight. And what did you do? You two ran away.
You think we're gonna walk to that ring? We think we're gonna give you our time. You had your chance and you failed.
You two are the two biggest monsters this company has ever seen, I'll give you that. But when it comes down to fighting, in the middle of that ring, bell to bell, we know we got your number and we know you're running scared.
So we'll see what's next. And so far, I don't see anyone stopping nobody.
Warhorse, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Your days as tag champs are numbered. And guess what? Come next month, Remy and I, we're cutting the head off these monsters.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can combine that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
I don't know what I did. He looked at me with those big dark eyes. He didn't. Hold on. Think about this. Think about this. He gave me this. What the hell does this?
Husk!
Okay. That's yours, right? Husk, right? How about this? Can I have my jacket?
Who's my husk? Who's my husk? Who's my husk?
You some husk?
Oh.
Preston, I gotta ask, I love it, but what is the deal with you and HL Supreme right now?
HL Supreme, bud. HL Supreme. First of all, my name's not Preston. I'm Super Hentai. And I got a problem with HL Supreme. You see, bud, I used to watch Supreme. Growing up, coming to indie shows, he's tearing it up, winning championship after championship, inaugural champion. But, you know what? I'm not getting into that right now. Next question.
But it's kind of an important thing to ask. You're now
Super Hentai. But doesn't that take away from the legacy of what Super Hentai was?
You see, but it builds to it. Because the new and improved Super Hentai is out for a vengeance. And he's gonna make a mockery of this HL Supreme, which is exactly what HL Supreme has done to the lore of Super Hentai. He has made a mockery of Super Hentai by calling himself HL Supreme. So you know what, bud? You know what the issue is? You know the problem that I have with HL Supreme? HL Supreme. Because Super Hentai will reign always. And if I gotta be the bud to do it, then so be it.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
RWA.
All right, good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to the West Newton Gym. As tonight, the RWA, the Renegade Wrestling Alliance, proudly presents the stars, the thrills, the violence, and the mayhem of tonight's card, entitled RWA Spring Fling. I will be your ring announcer, Hank Hudson. Your officials for tonight will be George Ross, Jeff Jeffries, and CJ Sensation. All right, at this time, direct your attention to the right end of the stage to introduce our commentators for RWA home viewing. And they are Doc. Jason Marchuka. And finally, Tony Kincaid. All right, fans, at this time, I'm going to bring the owner, founder, and promoter of the RWA, Dr. Feelbad, into the ring for a sad announcement.
Thank you, Hank. I don't want to bring the mood down too much, and I know someone near and dear to many of us wouldn't want us to bring the mood down, but a dear fan and friend of RWA, and also one-time independent wrestler, Eddie Petrisky, passed away last week. Yes, I know a lot of you know him, some of you don't, but let me tell you something about Eddie right now, if I could take 2 minutes of your time. If you do remember Eddie, it's hard to forget him. He was here in a wheelchair in many shows, many events. He had a prosthetic leg. He was a multiple amputee, always sick. He had cancer. He had infections. But how about it, Matt? That man was an inspiration. He was strong. Am I right? He was incredible. If I'm half as strong as Eddie was, or if any of us are half as strong as he was, that's really saying something. So I would like a quick 10 bell, and I would like to dedicate, if you would all rise, I'd appreciate it. And I would like to dedicate tonight's event to the memory of a good friend to all of us, Eddie Petrisky. Thank you. Thank you all. Rest in peace, Eddie. We love you. Now, in honor of that memory, let's turn it up a notch and be happy tonight. Let's celebrate life here at the RWA, huh? That wasn't loud enough. Are you with me? Yes? I'm going to turn it back over to the legendary Hank Hudson. Thank you.
All right, everyone, please stand. Remove your hats for the national anthem. And now, wrestling fans, only one question to ask. Are each and every one of you prepared for an evening of knockdown, drag out, pillar to post, wall to wall, rock 'em, sock 'em, kick, butt, wrestling, everybody, let's hear it. All right, you're more than ready for the opening match of RWA Spring Fling. It is scheduled for one fall, 15-minute time limit. Your official CJ Sensation. Introducing, hailing from the Avenue of the Strongest, New York, he claims a height of 6 feet 7 inches tall and a weight of 651 pounds. He is Colossal Mike Law. And now, hailing from the Brambles at 197 pounds, he is the hotness, Troy Lourdes.
Hotness Troy Lourdes making his way to the ring, and you can see he's focused. He is ready to go. Last time he was here last month, he had a loss to J-Rock. Of course, Colossal Mike Law with a loss to HL Supreme.
Troy Lourdes 0-6 in his last RWA. 0-6 in his last 6. Mike Law 0-2, engaged in 2 RWA wins. Somebody's got to pick up a victory tonight, Doc.
I don't really like where you're going with that one. Let's be frank here. Now I'm doing it, Doc. Troy Lourdes, Mike Law. This is one of those matches where someone needs to step up, get to the point. But it's not like Troy Lourdes hasn't done this before. It's not like Mike Law hasn't done this before. Let's not talk about these guys like they're rookies. They're two of the best to ever do it on the independent scene.
But Tony, yesterday's hit doesn't win today's game.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what they did in the past. We're talking about RWA in 2024. One of these guys got to pick up the win to get out to break their losing streak tonight.
I mean, look at Troy Lourdes for a minute. I mean, having his hands full, not only with Devin Devine always sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
Yeah, you would take a moment to mention anything involving Devin Devine, J-Rock, Chris Taylor. You are so emotionally invested in that. We're talking about these two right here. Like, Doc, let's focus on the match at hand.
But what I'm
let's
trying to
focus on the match at hand.
It's borderline obsession, Doc.
It's really nuts.
Both of you need to go to both of you have had to have gone to the school of Johnny Cochran for Law. But as these two about to lock it up now, Law and Lourdes, here we go. As he has them up in the corner. Only a 3 count. And right now, Mike Law, I mean, Lourdes had it at the count of 5, but he broke it clean. You can see Lourdes is focused, ready to go. Mike Law was out here earlier running in his mouth. Am I right, Jason?
Yeah, I was in the ring with him, and he is hell-bent on getting his first RWA victory, but then a little shoulder bump to the RWA heavyweight champion, the Rev Ron Hunt, so he is looking for the big prize after getting this W tonight.
But to get the big prize, you have to get big wins, and Colossal Mike Law, unfortunately, has not had a win yet in RWA.
Okay, but he has won in other places. He's held multiple championships. He's one of the best super heavyweights in the area.
I'm not taking anything away from him, Tony. It's just right now, as Troy Lourdes goes ahead and sinks in that reverse chokehold, my goodness, he has that cinched in, guys.
You know, Tony, you bring up the super heavyweight. He is listed at 6'7", but I swear he was 7'1", standing next to him tonight.
It's sort of like a fluctuation thing. Like, the man is so powerful, so strong, that he can gain and lose height.
It's crazy.
Okay, so as Mike Law applies that hammer lock and now reverses it, takes him down, and again, Colossal Mike Law 1, 2, only a 2 count, that crucifix pin, as Lourdes now trying to go after him, trying to grab that arm. Oh, you know what he's trying to do right now? He's trying to put that arm around. It's called the sweet release. If you've not seen it yet, it is a vicious maneuver. As he has that synced in. That hammer lock is synced in on the arm of Mike Law.
Yeah, his sweet release is a modified Kimura lock, and it is very powerful, very strong. He uses all of his weight to it. I've seen it extremely effective in other companies. Mike Law is going to have to avoid that.
Well, he just did right there, Tony, as right now he is in control. These two, I mean, like I said before, years and years of veteranship. Mike Law, you know, the past with MCW, ROH, AEW. Mike Law has seen it all.
And notice that this match, for both of these guys, they are wrestling a catch-as-catch-can style. Really technically mastery of the art of professional wrestling.
And now as he misses him, Lourdes going for something there. He was going for that clothesline, but now, arm drag. And now Colossal Mike Law. Oh, wait! Lourdes reverses it on him. And these two just back and forth with the arm drags. But again, hooking that arm, which he has been already working on, and you could just feel the shoulder ripping off the bone of Mike Law.
Troy Lourdes is really tackling this like it's that arm is going to be a target, Jason.
Yeah, that's the veteran leadership, the veteran experience of Troy Lourdes, going after one particular body part and working on it until he gets the victory.
Right, twisting that arm, misses him though. Now has the advantage here, rolls Law up, 1, 2, only a 2 count. And again, Mike Law, he is playing everything to advantage, kicking that second rope right into the throat of Troy Lourdes.
You know, Lords is working on Law's arm. Looks like it's an eye for an eye, an arm for an arm. That he's going after Lord's arm as well.
Now, I got to ask, if you're targeting the throat in this situation, up until this point, you have to think that Mike Law decided, hitting that elbow right to the throat, this is where you have to get separation. You have to get it by any means necessary. I kind of respect that. You mentioned it, Doc. He hasn't won yet at RWA. This is how you win. You might have to take some liberties, but it's a smart way to go about things.
Right, as he just goes ahead and serves our first plate of chops served right here tonight at Spring Fling. And now, oh boy, Lords has him. Oh, that was a Wahoo-style chop. 2 of them. My goodness. Boy, did he just take the reins there, but Law, smooth, crafty, and just sent him into that second turnbuckle. My goodness. And now, Colossal Mike Law off the ropes. Here he comes. Ooh, big knee right into the temple of Troy Lords.
Notice it looked like he got his left eye. Did anyone else see that? It looked like he pinpointed that knee strike right to the left orbital bone.
Expert marksmanship by Colossal Mike Law.
Oh, big boot right there.
If that orbital bone is gone, that means that you can't see. I mean, your eye might still be intact as he drops that leg.
Geez.
Guillotine leg drop.
On the apron, too. My goodness, there's no give. No give at all.
I mean, his entire jawline up to the orbital could be fractured right now.
Wow. I didn't even think of that.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
And now Mike Law wants to win this. He doesn't care if it's a count out, a pinfall, but it seems like he really wants to get the pinfall or the tap out here. And through the ropes with that elbow drop right to the back of the neck of Lords. 1, 2, and no.
He seems a lot more focused tonight than in recent months here at RWA, Colossal Mike Law.
To your point, as he puts that chin lock in right there, you notice he is trying to target. It's not like he's just trying to hit wildly. He came in with a game plan. And you've done combat sports, Jason. I've done it a little bit. I'm more wrestler than I was a fist fight guy. But you can't feel anything when you get hit in the face. It completely shuts your body down.
It's a numbing sensation. It takes it's the initial hit that causes the numbing, the shock factor, I guess you could kind of say.
Joker said it perfectly in Dark Knight. Don't hit him in the head. Everything goes fuzzy. You can't feel the next shot. But you also can't deliver the next shot properly either.
You know, you're talking about numbing. I mean, his knee was right into the back as he just pulls away on the arms of Troy Lords. But right now, Troy Lords is up. Ooh, right in the solar plexus with that elbow. And now just starting to deliver the right hands. 2 of them. And this is the barrage of violence coming from Troy Lords. I wouldn't expect anything less. And now, reversal by Lords, though. Throws Law into the corner. Ooh, and Law with that big boot again. Just targeting the eyes, targeting the face. Oh my. T-bone! My goodness. He just tossed Mike Law, but again, Troy Lords trying to recollect himself after those big boots. And my God. And Law's a little bit slow to get up on that one.
This is a great match to start RWA Spring Fling 2024.
That's right. This first match, the first 2 matches are free, right, on IndyWrestling.network. If you're on our social medias, after that, you're going to have to switch on over. Oh, big clothesline. And that's it right there. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think Law realizes what's behind him. Oh! Just takes him down. That clothesline. Back elbow. And I mean, Lords put all his body into that one as he just starts delivering those punches. As you can see, he's still trying to get the arm, Jason. Still trying to get that arm locked in for the sweet release. But no. Oh, wait a minute. Law reversal off the ropes. Misses him. And now Lords, these two just are back and forth. This is quite a chess match. Legal lariat by Lords. Could this be it? 1, 2. Wow, just kicked out in the nick of time.
CJ Sensation, I thought it was it. I thought the referee CJ Sensation had 3. It looks like it was 2 9/10.
Very close.
Yeah, CJ Sensation. Oh, wait, poke in the eyes by Law. Again, these two are both, winless. They're going to go for desperate measures there. And now Lords, I'm surprised he couldn't even see. Oh, no, he was ready for the boots that time. Oh, boy. Oh, Mike Law did his homework because if not, he was going for a ride, folks. A ride you do not want to see. Tornado DDT through the ropes. My goodness. 1, 2.
Oh, wow.
Lords kicking out again.
So close.
So close, but no cigar. Again, Mike Law wants this win. He is salivating for this.
He has to stay focused, though. I mean, let's be... There you go.
Oh. And they heard that over at Jack's by the Tracks.
And right now, Colossal Mike Law, you are such a GPS. But going now.
I'm from West Newton, Doc. I know all these joints.
To the top rope he goes. Colossal Mike Law. Oh my goodness, has it. Up, going for that frog splash and misses.
It looked like he had a little bit of foot issue there at the top rope.
Wait a minute, what the hell's this? Who's this hooded? There's some gentleman in a hood just came out. What the hell is going on here? I mean, oh my God. Devin Devine's out here, of course. Devin Devine sticking his nose where it don't belong. And oh my God, now arguing with the ref. And Troy Lords wants a piece of him. He's been wanting a piece of him for months now. He wants to get that revenge. He cost him the match last month, Tony.
I know, I mean, yeah, sure he was, but like.
Oh, wait a minute, there's the Rev.
Oh.
The Rev is stopping him, grabbing that steel pipe that Devin Devine provided.
These two had an interesting interaction at the opening shot pre-show tonight.
Mike Law cannot believe what he's seeing here. Lords. Oh, twist that arm. Has him locked. Oh. Has it locked in. Sweet release is locked.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, no. Has it now?
Now it's locked.
Could
it's an Anaconda Vice. It's an Anaconda Vice.
That's his own version, though. He likes to call that the sweet release. Oh, he has that locked in.
He tapped.
The bell's rung. Mike Law taps.
0-3 for Mike Law. And even with all the distraction, Troy Lords
in a
picks
time
up
of
the
9
W.
minutes, 58 seconds, your winner, the hotness, Troy Lords.
Leave it to me to screw up Troy Lords in the sweet release. Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies, because as he sunk in the sweet release and modified Anaconda Vice, I mixed it up with his Kimura variant, and I'm an idiot because that was a beautiful transition. Now, let me focus on the negatives. What was Reverend Ron Hunt doing out here?
What was Devin Devine doing out here? Sorry,
Yeah,
Tony.
no,
Sorry,
what was,
Jason.
same thing. Same
Yeah,
thing. What was
please.
Devin Devine doing?
Devin Devine was out here.
I didn't even know Devin Devine knew Colossal Mike Law.
I mean, do any of us know anyone really in life?
I think Devin Devine was hell-bent on just ruining the opportunity for Troy Lords.
I think you just have it out for Devin Devine, but that's just me.
All I'm going to say is Colossal Mike Law now in the ring all by himself, knowing that he is still winless here in RWA.
And knowing that Rev Ron Hunt cost him that victory. And now these fans are rubbing it in Mike Law's face and he tapped out like they've never been put in an Anaconda Vice.
I don't know many people that have, Tony.
It sucks.
Tony, look at these people. They haven't even seen the inside of an LA Fitness, let alone an MMA gym.
You know what? That
Come
was a Tony Kincaid joke, and I respect it because it insulted these mouth breathers. Good job.
I'm from West Newton. I can make those
Yeah,
jokes.
you know these guys are mouth breathers.
Yeah.
Both of you are just, I can't believe it. But again, Mike Law losing the Troy Lords tonight to open up Spring Fling here.
0-3. Now he's going after a sound engineer.
He's arguing with everybody.
Wow. Great
Balls of Fire.
Great start.
No, that's the wrong show.
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
believe what we just saw.
Great start to the RWA Spring Fling.
RWA always in controversy, and I mean, that was a controversial win for Troy Lords, but it is a win in the record books.
Yep.
Well, we're going to pivot over. Just let's talk about IndyWrestling.us. Guys, if you are watching for free right now, make sure you join us later when we go into the pay-per-view portion on the network, on YouTube Premium, and you are in blessed air because you are going to get for free these folks right here.
Blessed air?
Oh.
Blessed air.
Blessed air. You don't think the former RWA champion and the Queen of Erie herself.
Queen of Erie?
The Virgin Queen. Oh, my God. One time.
Did she really just blow you a kiss?
I don't think we're going to hear from Tony the rest of the night now. Skanky Smart blew him a kiss.
I'm telling you. She does not like you calling her that. She blamed me, for God's sake.
The Virgin Queen of Erie should never be
Virgin. Virgin?
You watch
Virgin?
You want to go 3 rounds?
You don't want that smoke.
Okay, and
I'll stick my client on you.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll shut up now.
Yeah.
Good idea. Especially, still can't believe that one. But Making her way to the ring is Julia Lynn, accompanied by J-Rock. J-Rock has just been, I mean, we gotta say that Yoko Ono
You
breaking
don't
up her and
announce
John
nothing,
McChesney.
Hank Hudson. Hey, you know what? Shut your mouths and listen while grown folk business is happening.
Don't ever insult Yoko Ono like that. It's not her fault the Beatles fell apart. That was probably Paul's fault. Wow. It's not our fault Yoko was a little bit eccentric.
We don't edit here, by the way, so if there's children watching, we apologize.
Half the children are yelling it.
Yes, they're horrible parents here.
Look at that 6-year-old right there.
Fantasies to yourself because I've got something to say. Norm, I said I got something to say.
You know, J-Rock's like the yellow starburst of RWA.
I like yellow starburst.
Nobody likes the yellow starburst.
No one likes Cherry sucks.
Everybody likes the pink starburst, not the yellow.
No, I agree. And Julia Lynn is the pink starburst of RWA. Wow. I regret saying that immediately.
You got a lot of explaining to do later, buddy.
That's gonna
It wasn't me this time, Julia.
I mean that with
Just like the
adoration.
wrestlers back there, I got more stamina than you people too, okay? I can wait you out. This time was reserved for Norm Connors and Derek the douche over here to come out here and jerk each other off.
I don't want to see that.
But that's not what we're doing tonight. No, no, no. You see, I'm out here with the oh so beautiful Julia Lynn. You shut up because every one of you wish that she was sitting next to you instead of that fat trash bag.
Ouch.
And Julia Lynn is out here just like you, giving it up one time.
She belongs in the craft.
One time for J-Rock Daddy.
In the Craft?
Yeah, the movie The Craft. Have you ever seen it?
I've seen it numerous times, but no. Oh, things are picking up right now.
The notorious one.
Don't give me oh no, I don't want this anymore. I don't want this anymore. I didn't do shit to you.
Give it to him, Norm. Give it to him.
He does not like you, Tony. He does not like you at all.
Let Norm have all the access to Tony.
All right, notorious Norm, after letting Tony Kincaid know he's number one, making his way to the ring, and he has a lot to say, especially to Julia Lynn. These two have had a past. You guys know what I mean by that is, you know, he knew Julia as a little girl, you know, basically just in life, you know, brought her up, like, basically like an uncle to her.
Yeah, but little girls grow up to be adults, okay? And Julia Lynn decided not to put herself in a position where she was going to be with a has-been like Norm Connors.
Has-been?
Wow.
He's legendary. Come on.
He is legendary. And when he had the opening to deliver the kill shot, he did it to Derek, and I loved it. But then he went back and apologized like a coward.
People lose their temper, Tony. Some people actually apologize for their behaviors.
Not men. Men don't apologize. Men have a beer after things go on.
Are you kidding?
You only my father never apologized to me once, and I am fine.
Are you?
I mean, are you?
Are you fine?
But I'm going to say this. Norm has a lot to say. You know, last month, you know, grabbing the microphone and calling J-Rock and Chris Taylor out. And tonight, you know, J-Rock has his hands full, not only with John McChesney, but the ECW's own Sandman. Now, he better be careful, especially with J-Rock in that ring. Oh, it works.
Norm's the coolest.
I mean, that's how you get the crowd started.
Norm is the absolute coolest.
I do feel like this.
Hello, Wes Newton.
You and I go back almost 2 decades. So I'm asking you right now to step out of the ring. If you have any respect for me at all, you leave and you let me talk to her. One time.
Wait a minute. He's asking to be in the ring with just Julia Lynn. I don't blame him. Hank. She's actually sending off J-Rock. Wow.
I mean,
like, again, a lot of history between these two.
Yeah, Norm's not the type of dude.
Well, she has some answering to do, Tony.
She has no answering
All
to
right,
do.
I'm here. What do you want to talk to me about?
So the last show, I was out here, and I called you a lot of bad names. And for that, I apologize. However, when you turned on John McChesney and you sprayed him in the face, and then Derek pushed me and I hit him, you assumed we were together. You assumed wrong.
Isn't that abandoning someone you've known since she was a child?
I wouldn't assume.
That's abandoning.
Abandonment.
But let me tell everybody here why Julia Lynn assumed that we were together. Some of you in this building know that I left professional wrestling December 12th, 2009. For many years before I left and ever since, I've been a funeral director, helping families through the absolute worst time of their lives. "12 years ago, I met a young lady in Vandergrift, Pennsylvania, when I took care of her grandmother. And it was this girl here.
You should do this.
Did I do a great job for your family? Did I help you remember your grandmother?
Yeah, you did.
I know I did. And then as the years went by, we remained friends, keeping in touch through Facebook. And all of a sudden, Julia Lynn says, "Hey, Norm, I want to get involved in professional wrestling." And I said, "I think that's a great idea. Because you are an intelligent young lady. You've got the brains to take anybody back there with brawn to big things." So what do? I hook this young lady up with John McChesney.
Stop clapping. We shouldn't be witnessing this.
Witnessing what, Tony?
So the years went by again, and sure enough, she's helping John reach new heights in his career. And then, in February, you became a bitch.
I mean,
this asshole.
This is why he comes at you. This is why he wants to pound your face in.
Or maybe you've always been a bitch.
This asshole!
And I'm not going to take up any more of your time because it's time to see more wrestling. However, I think it's important before I leave that I tell everybody your secret.
No.
Whoa, secret.
All right.
You promised. Years ago, you promised. When I was a little kid, you promised.
Do y'all want to hear the secret?
I do.
I don't.
I do.
This J-Rock!
Whoa, J-Rock!
Ooh.
Whoa!
Good.
Whoa, he just pushed Norm. What the heck? That's a cane, a bucket? What the hell's going on? What is this? All right, they both have weapons. Feel bad actually just...
A bucket? Isn't that the 50-50 bucket?
I think.
I think that's the cigarette bucket.
Oh.
I mean, they got weapons. They're ready to go.
Okay, that's
Norm
great.
and
That's
Dr.
great.
Feelbad joining forces here.
Yeah, look at the two owners of the owner and one of the greatest bookers in Pittsburgh history, allegedly sitting there staring down a girl with weapons.
Girl, no, that brute right there is J-Rock.
What the hell? That was bullshit.
Bullshit?
How are
Sorry,
you celebrating the fact that Norm Connor just threatened to reveal a secret? You don't have to like Julia Lynn, but you have to respect her. Shut your damn mouth and let me finish what I'm saying. You cannot insult a woman and her boundaries. That is wrong. Even if you don't like her, even if you think this bitch, that was messed up. That was messed up.
I'm just saying. That was messed up. What are you doing, Tony? I'm telling you. Yep. He's going to put that where the sun doesn't shine. I'm just telling you. Oh, boy. He told you, didn't he?
Is this your cane? Okay. What's mine now?
You have a cane? You don't need a cane? Oh, my God.
Ask you if you want it. I love
Okay, so,
right.
folks,
What are you doing next week?
I mean, Tony Kincaid goes to fight with a fan here. Jason,
And now,
what we
wrestling
just
fans,
witnessed in that
RWA
ring right there. My
Spring
God, I mean,
Fling
there's a secret
continues.
that Julia
This
Lynn
next
has.
event, one fall, 30-minute time limit at stake. The Renegade Wrestling Alliance Women's Championship.
I don't know what the secret is, but I'm here for it.
Approaching the ring, the challenger, all the way from Honolulu, Hawaii. She is the pride of the Pacific, the Island Girl, TT.
The Island Girl TT making her way to the ring. And what can you say about the Pride of Pacific? 22 years pro. She's been in WWE. She's been in OVW. She's actually in OVW as we speak. She's actually even been on Wife Swap, for God's sakes. And you know the motion capture? You see in the
And
video
now
games?
her opponent.
That little lady right there. And she has a huge opportunity tonight, especially as the returning RWA, longest reigning RWA Women's Champion.
You ready for the... You know I got the stats, right?
I know you got the stats, that's why I looked at you.
And now introducing the defending RWA Women's Champion, coming to us from the bourbon capital of the world, Bardstown, Kentucky. She is your favorite second-generation female sensation, the Bourbon City Badass and wild-eyed Southern Girl, Jessie Belle Smothers.
Day number 2,142 of her title reign.
Wow. And look at that newly created RWA Women's Championship held high. And what a great moment this is. Jessie Belle Smothers returning to RWA, but man, does she have her hands full.
Yeah,
and up.
This is the first time I've seen Jessie Belle. So I'm excited for this.
What is she asking for here?
The microphone, you don't.
Aloha! Woo! How's everybody doing? Are you guys ready for a wrestling match?
I like her hat.
Now, I came a long way
Never
to
mind.
face this
Uncultured
great
sport.
women's champion. And I heard, and I know that you are the daughter of the legendary Tracy Smothers. And I know that Tracy Smothers loved to dance. He loved to dance. So I want to do a dance challenge. I want to see what you got, Jesse.
Is the dance challenge going to be for the title?
Are you okay?
That'll be a first.
You guys want to see a dance challenge?
I mean, her dad was notorious for doing some dance challenges in ECW with the full-blooded Italians. Yes.
I think she's
Okay,
accepting.
it's on. All right.
All right.
Hit somebody's music.
I mean, her father could cut a rug like no other. I'm sure you're ready for it. Here we go. Oh. Oh, wow. That's competition for you right there, folks. As TT shows, I mean, this is a native-born Hawaiian in the ring right now. Look at her go.
I did not expect a luau at Spring Fling 2024.
Oh, this crowd's getting behind TT.
I mean, it's impressive. It's not wrestling, but it's impressive.
Well, we know it's not wrestling. It's a dance contest.
Well, I mean, has Jessie Belle been to Hawaii?
Oh.
Oh, here we go. I like the electric slide. I even know how to do it now. It took me 10 years to learn how to do it, Jason, but I was able to pull it off.
All right.
I think it was at one of your weddings. But anyways, as Jessie Belle is just cutting the rug here tonight in West Newton's actually clapping for her.
I can't believe our #1 contendership got taken for this.
All right, we had a little bit of a dance challenge. You know what? Who do you want to give it to? Well, this isn't over yet. I thought it was over.
Round 2.
Jessie Belle taking notes, you could say, Tony? She's like, hell with this. I'm not even trying it.
No, I mean, that's talent. Sorry, that's only talent that comes from Hawaii. You can't do that if you grew up in the South. That's a Polynesian thing.
Hey, there's a reason they call her the Pride of Pacific, and she's proving that right now. All right, now Jessie Belle's turn.
All right, what is she going to pull out
You think
here?
Referee George Ross is going to cut a rug here in a minute? Oh, all right, here we
Oh,
go.
well, I mean... Hey, the Marciana.
Macarena.
Oh, that's it. Perfect. Look at this. The crowd is actually going in tune with Jessie Belle Smothers. You know, I saw someone try this once in the Cannibal Corpse pit. They died. Unbelievable. And
I'm going to die real soon. I'm going to stab myself in the face with this pen.
Please?
I'm going to let that dude in the flag shirt beat me up like he said he was going to.
Is that a promise, Tony? All right.
big ovation for the champ. All right, Jessie Belle. TT?
I can't believe people are getting this for free.
Whoa! Oh, rolls her up. One. And Jessie Belle now playing a little, but she knows that title's on the line tonight. I kind of don't blame her. And now TT, wow. 1, 2, rolled her up. What agility TT has. And now Bridget, 1, only 2 count. And these two back and forth. This is a competition for that belt. Only a 1 count, and Jessie Belle starting things off a little bit differently here.
You know what? I actually do agree with that. She is coming in with a little bit more aggressive, a lot more. She's always been aggressive. One, just inside cradle right there, just a 1 count. But she's always been very aggressive. It comes from the Smothers background, being her dad's daughter. But this is a lot more aggressive. That was, I'm a big fan of that, actually.
And she's got a 2,000-day title reign she's got to defend.
Well, yeah.
And right now, TT, I mean, Tony, you're watching this with great pleasure. I mean, TT taking on Jessie Belle Smothers. Jessie Belle stunning you earlier in the
that's
year.
right. I forgot that happened, Tony.
Yeah.
Thanks, Doc, for bringing that up.
I mean,
thanks, guys.
You can see the bitterness on your face, but
I'm
hey,
gonna
I mean,
I'm gonna
I
have to-
wouldn't mess with her.
I'm going to have to go back to IndyWrestling.network and watch that.
If it makes you feel any better, she tied me up once with Christmas lights.
Yeah, but that's to you, not me. That's funny. It's not funny when it happens to me.
A lot of people cheer here when things happen. Like earlier when you fell on your keister.
That my knee is so screwed up right now. You have no idea.
But when you got the Beast Man chasing you,
it's fine. Okay, it's
he
fine.
also has the Beast Man as possible clientele.
True.
I mean,
let's talk about the women's title match. Okay,
we are talking about that, and misses that clothesline as Jessie Belle as TT gets behind her, and is just trying to roll her up. But wait a minute now, Jessie Belle overpowering her. It's the reason they call her the Bourbon City Badass. As she right now is just squeezing the head of TT, and now TT at that hammer lock.
These two are so well matched when it comes to technical mastery of their catch-can style. You see them flowing into each other, just trying to find a leg up on each other.
Yes, I mean, Tony, this has been a chess match since the first roll-up.
Well, yeah, the dance moves aside, and that might have been a mind game of sorts from one of them. I mean, Jessie almost got the 3 count through there, so maybe it was a mind game through her, and I credit her for thinking outside the squared circle. But this is where TT kind of gets her bones here.
I mean, yeah, she's taking that headlock takeover.
However, Jessie is showing why she's been the RWA champion for over 2,000 days.
2,142.
Oh, God.
And now TT has that leg scissors applied and is taking the air out of the champion as we speak.
You can submit to this. Now, of course, Jessie's doing the exact smart thing, using the momentum to her advantage. 1, 2, just a 2 count.
And right now, Jessie Belle Smothers, knowing that title is on the line tonight as she takes it to TT, locks up here, and she's squeezing the ribs again.
Body scissors.
Yeah, squeezing the air out of TT, taking it out of the 22 years veteran. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. I mean, TT's been in the ring with the likes of Michelle McCool, Mickie James, Angelina Love in TNA.
A who's list of women's professional wrestling over the years.
Yes, but then again, you talk about talk about Jessie Belle Smothers, same thing. These two have probably locked it up in the OVW, both of these guys, both of these gals, OVW veterans here.
I mean, you said there's a combined 30-plus years experience, closer to 35 than 30. These guys have beaten the best, fought to the best, lost to the best, beat the best. They have traded these things over and over again. TT is a TNA staple for the longest time. Jessie Belle, of course, has been not only here the staple of the women's division, but she is a strong competitor in OVW.
And WOW.
And WOW.
Kiss my grits applied, and my goodness, TT looks like she's out.
TT might be out cold.
Drags her out here. There's the pinner. 1, 2. Oh, TT kicked out of that, which I'm surprised because, my goodness, she went charging in, and there's a reason they call it Kiss My Grits, folks.
Yeah, the Kiss My Grits has destroyed many people. I remember when Amber Gallows got knocked the F out from that a few years ago pre-COVID. So that's how long I've been here.
The swimming maneuver?
Breaststroke? Whoa. That's talent. And now she's
Surfboard.
surfing Jessie Belle.
Surfboard.
Got the surfing bird, as she likes to call this, and there she goes.
Everybody's hurt,
TT.
Doc.
Everybody's... No, we're not starting. We are not starting.
Okay, focus up, because she can submit to this, guys.
Yes, she can.
Jessie Belle's in serious trouble.
But Jessie Belle is known for her back problems, too, Tony, so TT has done her homework.
And her head problems.
Oh, my goodness, yes, exactly. And as she gets to the bottom rope.
I have never seen that submission before.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes.
I mean, it's a clever variation of a cross leg
leg lock.
Leg lock, yeah.
My goodness, the pain that had to shoot up her spine is Jessie Belle's using those ropes to try to help herself up after that. Oh, big forearm. Jessie Belle now, working that shoulder. Man, she's going to rip that thing right out the socket. Off the ropes. She comes, big shoulder block. And right now, Jessie Belle in control. Can she do it? Going for a lock in there. It looks like she was going for a Kimura lock, but TT now going for those ropes, and no, she can't get to him. Jessie Belle known to being a submission artist here, but that's art right there. Look at it, reaching up for the second rope, Jason, not the bottom one. And TT's in a little bit, she's holding her arm, and she is hurt.
She might have popped the shoulder out. Jessie Belle is very powerful. This aggression by Jessie Belle, I've been on the other side of it, don't get me wrong. I know how tough Jessie Belle is. She hurts, but this is where she's sort of taken a step up.
Whoa. Ties her up, pushes the ref out of the way. Modified airplane spin, but doesn't have her completely cinched in.
And Jessie Belle's taking advantage, trying to get that sunset.
Pulls her up.
But wait a minute.
Reversal.
I'm just letting the ref handle it.
Oh, she stacked her.
What? What?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the brand new RWA Women's Champion, the Island Girl, TT.
TT has done the unthinkable. She has captured the RWA Women's Championship off of Jessie Belle Smothers.
What an amazing roll-up right there, stacking it up with the competing sunset flip.
Whoa.
Jessie Belle is furious.
She did shake her hand, though. She did show her a sign of respect. She can't believe what just happened.
I can't believe what just happened.
TT has done it. 22 years in the business. You know what? This lady deserves it, man. My goodness, this competitor, as she lifts that newly created RWA gold in the air, congratulations to her.
Yeah, TT, of course. It's incredible. Jessie Belle, 2,000 plus days, 2,142, right?
Yes.
No more.
No more.
We are now in day one of the TT era of RWA, the refurbished era of women's wrestling at RWA, and TT now has the gold.
So here's the question: who is in line next for TT? I mean, the possibilities are endless here in RWA.
I mean, I know TT is a well-traveled person. She travels up and down. The opportunities are endless, and we're going to have to see, because now it's up to RWA management. Derek specifically, you see Derek right now addressing his new champion.
He's got a big smile on his face.
It's time to put up or shut up. We've said it for a long time, Doc, when we've had women for a couple years now with Dream Girl Ellie and others came in. It's time to revitalize this bitch.
It's right.
Okay?
I mean, the division, like you said, Tony, refurbished, and they're the first start of it. Your new RWA Women's Champion. That's right, the pride of the Pacific herself, TT.
And now everybody's hurt.
Wow, what a matchup.
Well, we're going to go.
History has been made here tonight.
Well, we're going to the paid section of this show.
Yes,
we'll see
we
you guys
do.
over in the free side. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you over there.
That's right, Indie Wrestling. If you are just tuning in right
And now
we
RWA
just saw a new
Spring
women's
Fling
champion crowd here.
keeps
Welcome to
on
our
rolling.
IndyWrestling.network,
This next bout
crowd